Hello everyone, I'm Raven from Raven Comics, and today we'll be covering the final part of Batman Beyond vs. Damian Wayne of the future. We begin with Damian Wayne, the demon of the future, who is extremely angry. Terry has just killed Goliath, and Damian is preparing to finish off his enemy once and for all. From a distance, Bruce can only watch as his son Damian fights against the young man he considers his son, Terry, the Batman of the future. Damian is the first to strike. The suit Terry is using is equipped with a system to ensure the success of the mission. After that, the suit's priorities are victory and survival. That's all that matters to the suit. This system has sidelined Terry, and now the suit has control of his body. The bond between Damian and Goliath was formed years ago when he was just a child. Goliath's death has blinded Damian with rage. Neither will back down. Both will fight to the death and end up like poor Goliath. Bruce wonders if, at this point in the story, the best thing he can do is wait for one of them to survive, though it's more likely that neither will. Meanwhile, Damian is giving Terry a tough fight. The demon's training makes him unbeatable. Terry throws some bombs at him, telling Damian that maybe things aren't as they seem. Obviously, Damian doesn't credit Terry's attacks, as the suit is enhancing Terry's strength and speed. Damian has also worn this suit and knows all its secrets. There is no weakness or resource he doesn't know. Damian uses his skills to remove some bombs from Terry's suit. On the other hand, Bruce is busy checking Damian's machinery to stop his missiles before they're launched. Bruce knows he's in real trouble, but he wonders if Damian actually wants to use the missiles or if this is all part of some revenge against him. All Bruce hopes is that Damian was just talking and doesn't actually launch any missiles. Bruce accesses the missile computer and tries to shut them down. Unfortunately, he can't get into the system. In Terry's battle against Damian, Damian tells Terry that the problem with carrying weapons is that the opponent could also take them and use them against you. Damian throws the bombs he took from Terry's suit. The suit's alarms go off. This is a red alert. The suit has started to malfunction, and energy levels are dropping to 32%. Damian stands in front of his opponent and calls him a pretender. Terry gets up and tells Damian to stop calling him that. The suit may be weakened, but it still has enough energy to defeat his enemy. Damian tries to strike with his blades, but they break. In the central computer, Bruce is still trying to get into the system. He used to know all of his son's passwords and codes, but for now, nothing he knew is working. More trouble for Bruce. A new enemy has arrived, and he won't allow anyone to stop the demon's plan. This new enemy is Karu. His father died because of Bruce in the worst possible way. Karu knows that the great Ubu deserved a better death. Karu grabs Bruce and slams him into the central computer. Bruce's constant victories over Ubu led the League of Shadows to no longer want him in their ranks. As a result, Ubu decided to tear away what little honor he had left by taking his own life. Karu won't allow Bruce Wayne to keep hurting people or do anything similar to anyone ever again. It's time for Bruce Wayne to die now while he's defenseless. Meanwhile, Damian Wayne is battling his enemy. The demon only watches as his father suffers. Damian orders his subordinate to stop. Karu doesn't listen. Terry also wants to help Bruce, but his suit doesn't allow him to do much. The suit's primary mission is to defeat its enemy. Terry uses all his strength to momentarily stop the suit from controlling him. Karu tells Damian that he doesn't care if Bruce is his father. Bruce Wayne will die now. Damian tells him that when he gives an order to stop, he must stop. Damian grabs Karu from behind and pulls him away from his father. Terry asks Bruce if he's okay. Bruce tells him to take off his mask. Meanwhile, in the Batcave, Matt and Max have managed to access satellite images and see what's happening in the mountains. The bad news is that they can see the missiles are ready to launch. Unfortunately, they don't know how they're going to stop them. In the mountains, Damian is still angry with Karu. When the demon's head gives an order, it must be obeyed. Suddenly, the suit takes control of Terry again. The Batman of the future lunges at Damian, intending to attack him with a protocol of blows. The suit draws a blade and orders Terry to finish his opponent now. Bruce arrives and tells Terry to stop. If Terry thinks Bruce will let anyone kill his son, he's dead wrong. First, he'll have to kill him. Terry tells him he can't stop. Batman throws the final punch, but misses. Bruce realizes that Terry managed to miss on purpose. Now he urges Terry to fight against the suit and take control again. After a hard-fought battle, Terry removes the suit's mask. Bruce feels happy to see that Terry managed to defeat the suit. Now, if Damian orchestrated all of this to bring his father to this place after so many years, his message is more than clear. But deep down, Bruce knows that mass-scale death is unthinkable and that this plan belongs to Damian's grandfather, not to him. Damian has always struggled between the life he had with his father and the life he had with his mother and grandfather. Bruce understands all the problems this caused him. On one hand, Damian could be Batman's heir, and on the other, the heir of the demon. Either way, this is not the way to solve things. Bruce pleads with Damian to abandon this plan and not wipe out humanity. The Earth has enough problems right now without Damian making things worse. That would only make things worse. The best option would be for them to work together to find a real solution. Damian is about to press the button to launch the missiles. At that moment, Goliath wakes up. Bruce tells Damian that Goliath was just unconscious while they were fighting. Bruce took the opportunity to inject him with a little adrenaline to wake him up as quickly as possible. Terry is grateful that Goliath is still alive. He never wanted him to be dead. Damian and the others had forgotten about someone. Carew also regains consciousness and takes the chance to activate the missiles. Damian may have betrayed Ra's al Ghul's ideals, but that doesn't mean Carew will. Carew activates the missiles. The missiles contain DNA toxins designed to eradicate everything except the strongest. Damian gets angry and delivers a powerful blow to Carew. That decision should have been Damian's, not Carew's. Bruce asks Damian to redirect the missiles. Damian tells him that's impossible. Once the missiles are launched, there's no way to change the targets as they are locked in. Terry tells them not to worry. He will be the one to stop the missiles. Terry puts on the mask and prepares to take on the task of stopping these missiles. From a distance, Bruce tells him to stop. Damian asks his father if he's afraid that the suit will take control of Terry again. The suit can be defeated. Damian did it a long time ago, and Terry is capable of doing that too. Bruce hopes that's true. Right now, the suit is in terrible condition, but that weakness could be Terry's downfall. The suit might not withstand completing this mission. Terry is activating various commands to stop the missiles. The suit tells him that the attacks might be ineffective, as power levels are at 53%. Terry just hopes this will work. Batman begins to stop the missiles. The suit's power levels are getting lower, but if he doesn't hurry, the toxins will be activated and mix with the environment. So far, 4 missiles have been stopped, and now only one remains. The last missile is about to enter space. Batman asks the suit to try to pull the missile back, but most of the suit's functions have stopped working. There's not much he can operate with the suit at this moment. Terry asks the suit to increase oxygen, but the reserves are depleted, and the suit has stopped functioning. The power levels have dropped to almost zero. The missile escapes, and Terry begins to fall. Besides that, he can't breathe. In the Batcave, Matt is aware of the situation, so he tilts Bruce Wayne's satellite slightly to place it in the missile's path and cause an explosion. The missiles have been stopped. The downside is that Batman is in free fall. Max tries to communicate with him, but he doesn't respond. Bruce tells Max not to worry. He and the others will handle saving Terry. Damian asks his father to increase the altitude a bit. Bruce tells him he can't do that, as they are above the altitude limit. Damian leaves the Batwing to try something different. Bruce tells him he only has one chance, and to succeed, he has to align himself perfectly. Damian does it and arrives just in time to catch Terry. Matt and Max celebrate this feat. Bruce would have never thought this day would end with Damian saving Terry. It's good to see that he can still be surprised even in his old age. On the mountain, everyone says their goodbyes. Bruce would like his son to come with them. Damian tells him that for now, he won't, but maybe later he will. Terry tells him that when that happens, they'll throw him a big party in the Batcave. Bruce comments that the offer for Damian to return will always stand. If Damian wants to make the world a better place, they can do it together. Damian tells him that eventually he will, but for now, There are positive things he can do as the leader of the League of Shadows. After a strong embrace, Bruce and Terry leave. The latter tells Bruce that it's okay to be a father. Bruce tells him that feeling like he has two sons is much better than just having one. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.